So I just want to
Cool,
start by
cool.
saying thank you so much for taking the time out to chat with me. I know you're extremely
Thank
busy
you also, Rhys.
right now.
No, I'm just pretending.
So we'll start right at the beginning. Where did your love of performing begin? How did you get into the industry?
Well, I worked as a screenwriter
Hmm.
for some time before when I lived in Prague,
Hmm.
and then moved to Cambridge to study writing for performance because I thought it would somehow legitimize me in the UK industry,
Hmm.
uh, which I don't know if it did. I don't think it did, but I made good I made good friends and write. I met really good writers and that I'm writing with to this day. Um,
Hmm.
and I think it helped. Moving to Cambridge and now into London has really helped me. I think
Hmm.
I don't know. It feels natural, and also it feels um like I'm broadening my perspective
Hmm.
on what to write,
So was there
when
a
to write.
difference in the theatre sort of community from Prague to London? Was there a difference? Did you experience any differences?
Um, yeah, very big. I mean, in Prague, um, you it's very I mean Czech overall is very specific
Hmm.
with what they accept for writing. They're very not very broad-minded with the
Hmm.
genres you can choose, and it's usually very much about social drama, almost close to a soap opera.
Wow, okay.
Not really soap opera, but because uh,
Sorry, I think you've cut out.
uh, it's but by a lot of old film and theater.
Hmm.
Did I? How
Yes.
about inspired by a lot of? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you. Yeah, yeah. You were just a bit glitchy.
Right. I'll try to go outside. I'm inspired by a lot of old Czech cinema, Czech
Mhm.
new wave, and other writing, and theater like Karel Čapek and other. And even after all, Franz Kafka, which this play is inspired by,
Hmm.
uh, even though he was a German Czech, but he lived in Prague as well, so it counts, maybe. Although he hated Prague, but that was
So before we get to the show itself, what is Three Penny
Mhm.
Collective?
Oh, so it's a company that me, Ariel, and Ilya, we started together
Hmm.
because we wanted to look professional when we graduate,
Hmm.
and and we all graduated in March, I think,
Hmm.
and so we kind of kicked off with producing 3 theater plays
Hmm.
in Fringe this year. It's quite a lot, and I'm never going to do it again. But there are three plays. One of them is sketch comedy.
Hmm.
The next one is a one woman show by our other classmate Georgie, who we really like, and her play is great. And then the third play is Corpse Flower, which is this uh, big, most like ambitious kind of
Hmm.
like a theater play, shadow play, musical, everything. So
Wow.
um,
Hmm.
yeah, so it's a mixed bag that we're doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, and other than that, we're just like we focused so far on creating short films. Like this year, we made
Hmm.
3 short films, 4 short films. Wow, and um, I guess we would also love to like kind of like combine like cinematic aspects into theater,
Yeah.
um, and to create something pretty like that.
Oh, amazing. So one of the shows you mentioned, Duke Socks. What
Yeah.
is the show about?
Oh, it's a sketch comedy about everything. So basically, it's like we um we mix up all different sketches that we thought of in the year, and then we tried it. We tried them on stage. Like we had 2 shows so far, and each time we just try new material and kind of guess which did people like the most, and then we reuse those. And we're kind of like, it's kind of always seems like a work in progress, because we always practice new sketches. And I'm not an actor. I don't like acting too much, but I am. But I do play an intermission dino in the sketches. So whenever they're redressing, I'm there to take on the stage and play a dinosaur song for people. But
so
hello.
Hi. Sorry.
I've managed to join.
Oh, fantastic!
In a similarly precarious situation as Michael, standing up somewhere, but here we are.
Yeah.
Fabulous. So, what's your involvement with the show then, Ariel?
Well, I'm a similar place as Michael. We wrote Corpse Flower, and yeah, we love it very much. And I've also one of the 3 writers of Jukebox alongside Ilya Ray, who's directing Corpse Flower. Yeah, and then I'm just sort of putting it all together alongside Michael.
Yeah.
So
we're also all like half-assed producers as well as writers.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have as prestigious a role in the show as the intermission dinosaur, which is it's a lot. It's a big deal. But I'm the voice of Dolfo, the very insecure, not particularly smart home assistant. Yeah.
So where did the idea of Duke Socks come from then? Where was that birthed from?
Well, the idea of the title, I think Ilya came up with it, thinking something like a jukebox for sketches. And then we've riffed a lot on the difficult the title is to enunciate, which I think is a strength of the show. And then, I mean, it essentially just from like doing just little jokes and bits of improv as friends, and then it all just balloons and grows, and more ideas come one after the other. The kind of shared, just having fun with each other, and then wanting to share that fun with other people, pretty much. Yeah.
And so, by the sounds of it, obviously the show's constantly evolving and developing. So, what's the rehearsal process been like, putting a show that is literally growing before your eyes together? Like,
well, it's interesting. We have like many. There's a lot of trying things out, essentially, and we rehearse lots of things. We know that many things we will cut and we will change, and then sometimes ideas kind of happen. So like, I don't know, someone does a silly accent, and then you think, oh, that could be good. We could do a really shit Poirot with that, and then that becomes a sketch, a little bit like that. So it's a sort of equally fun process.
And obviously with that sort of constant changing, obviously as the creators, the writers, has there ever been points where you've had to sort of say, no, I want to keep it how I've written it, or we need to keep it like how you did it last time? Has ever that issue sort of ever happened?
Trying to get some of the conflict for the for the interview, get to talk about. Well, what do you think, Michael? Has that happened, do you think?
It happens. Yeah, it happens to me a lot, but I just keep it in me, and I build this I build this emotion forever, until one day I'll blow up.
Exactly. We all just build resentment towards each other and the show. And we just pray that it all comes out while we're performing, really. That's what we're into. Yeah.
I suppose, obviously, as one of those times where you want to keep on to something, I suppose there's points where you go, that is so much better than what I came up with or what I originally thought. So I suppose that's really exciting to see this show change and grow from what you initially thought it would be like to what it is now and is going to be.
That's true. Yeah, I always find like some new, like we always find some new like idea of how to make it more grand. in the schemes of in within within the constraints of a small stage. But yeah, we try to always think of like oh, what if we all came in a big truck, 4-wheel truck on stage, and then left on it, or I don't know, some weird thoughts that I find exciting that I want to try out.
The clown car idea keeps. Yeah, the clown car idea is a really strong one that I think one way or another is going to make it into one of the shows. I trust it. We'll make it work. Yeah.
I do need a clown car.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's honestly it's always better. Like every time I'm disappointed that one of the jokes I thought of that I was convinced was great. Every time someone has like Michael or any one of the actors have a frankly better idea, I'll maybe pout for about 5 minutes and then I realize, oh wait, that's so much better. Yeah. That's so much more fun. Yeah. The fun wins out in the end.
So talking about the journey, it has been announced that you are heading to the Edinburgh Fringe. So what is it like getting ready for such a sort of a massive festival of performances?
Well, I think that our biggest strength is ignorance, because we haven't been to Fringe yet. So I think it makes this idea of like, wow, it's gonna be amazing, and then we're ignoring all the stress that will eventually come, but maybe we can ignore it all the way to the end, and then it's gonna disappear.
Yeah, that's really the plan. Yeah. Michael said it better than I was gonna. We've been in rehearsals for many days, finding our very ambitious corpse flower doing all these shadow effects and difficult things. I think it'll stay a strange dream right up until the end, and then I'll just wake up in London. Yeah? That's the strategy.
So was the sort of the plan always for it to head to Edinburgh, or was that kind of a shock, almost revelation that happened as you went?
For Corpse Flower, I think it was expressly the plan to take it to Edinburgh, because it's just kind of one of the ways to get something, because it is quite ambitious and I think quite big, and without something like Edinburgh to really give it the kind of momentum that you need to really pull off something like this and get all the actors, get everyone together, really do it, have everyone commit, the opportunity for their work as well to be seen and ours. So yeah, it was always like we need something to make this, and Edinburgh might be that thing.
So when you're putting the show together, does your mind sort of think of how do we take this to another country? Was that always in the back of your brain? How do we take part of this show, on a journey, on an adventure?
I wasn't planning to go into Edinburgh at all. They told me that I was planning to have a careless summer. But now that we're doing this whole Edinburgh thing, we better take it somewhere else. I mean, we're talking about Adelaide recently. But I mean, it's just in our heads. We're just talking. It doesn't mean anything. It was just, so don't quote me on it.
But okay.
No, of course. Why would he, Michael?
Or anything?
Exactly. It's like it's a recorded interview, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really off the record chat, is what this is.
Really off the record. We're talking something. We're thinking of something. But wait,
yeah,
I'm gonna do a reveal. I'm gonna do a reveal of the director.
Ilya. There he is.
Hello, how are you?
It's going.
It's going good.
Yeah.
It's going.
We're gonna. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Nice.
Well, I'm very proud that mine is the least chaotic of the windows so far. Well, not of the three. Yours obviously is less chaotic.
That green screen could have anything behind it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
So-
yeah, there'll be something.
Exactly. I mean, you could be riding a horse for all we know.
Well, I could be, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be great fun. It'll be great to go get to other places, especially like again, this is all talk so far.
Yeah, totally.
But so was Fringe a few months ago. And we think maybe this kind of thing could play well in like different parts of Europe. I mean, I know there's other Fringe festivals around. There are other places that might be interested in this type of strange story. I mean, it's has a very strong aesthetic and look, and I think general feeling. So I think that's one of its big strengths that a lot of people could be really interested in.
Like logistically, like transporting things. Has there come a point where you've gone, I love this idea, however, will it work on the stage of Edinburgh or getting to Edinburgh? Has there been a point like that in the experience of the 3 shows you're doing?
Well, thankfully, someone many years ago, someone very smart invented the crafter van. And with the crafter van, we'll be able to fill it to the brim with the piano and the set and essentially the backdrop and the lights and I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 actors if we don't find any other way to take them up there. And yeah, so that's logistically that's kind of the plan. Is to get a van. As long as we can get that van somewhere, I think we can get a show wherever the van goes. Yeah.
Yeah. We also have the strength of recycling our actors in different shows. So we have many. Yeah, we kind of like have this like almost a little community of us that they're gonna do everything all together. Hopefully. That kills us.
Is this sort of added pressure, it being your first time going to the Fringe and putting on 3 different productions? Does that add more pressure to you?
I mean, somewhat, but also, in a way, it's made a few things easier. Like, it lets us have a lot more variety. It lets us reach 3 different audiences that intermingle. One of the shows that I don't think we've talked about so much so far, but is maybe the best one. No, it's really. I mean, I really deeply love all 3 shows. But it's Perverse, which is well, I was a bit late, but it's Georgie Wedge's Perverse, and her show is, we've produced it, and Ilya has directed it and worked with Georgie to develop it, and she's written a really really phenomenal one-woman show entirely in verse.
Wow!
So it's really hilarious and yeah, really exciting. So in a way, it's all very ambitious, but these shows are also different and have such different demographics that can be into them that I think, they can all kind of intermingle and people can get to know each other and get to know different stuff that they would have never seen otherwise. It's a big challenge, but one we're trying to turn into an opportunity. And it's not that hard with people as wildly talented as our actors and other writers like Georgie. Yeah.
Oh. So we talked about the 3 separate shows. So where can people get tickets? Where can people find out more? Where can people stay up to date with you guys?
I think Ilya hasn't spoken at all, so he can say
it. I've got that one written on my hand, so that one's really easy. You can follow us on. I'm so clammy. I think it says Instagram. Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram at 3 Penny Collectible. We update, try and update people with the behind the scenes stuff, but also we're promoting a lot of our shows through that.
Sorry, I have to find a better angle.
But now they can see my
hand.
Yeah. We're performing at C Venues at the Aquila
Venue 21.
Venue 21, exactly. Venue 21, and all tickets can be bought through their platform.
Wow, he really found it. Yeah,
I saw your double chin.
My mother would say my triple, but and yes, I mean, for the London preview, Waterloo East, and for everything Edinburgh, check out our Instagram. We have a website launching imminently in the next kind of next 24 hours. So keep updated with all of our projects that are both theatre and film on that.
And film. Yeah.
What's the website?
And
it's www.threepennycollective.co.uk.
Exciting.
Wow.
yeah, there's also just final plugs. We've got a separate Instagram for Corpse Flower, so it's at Corpse Flower the Play. And yeah, check out all 3 shows: Perverse by Georgie Wed, Jukestocks by the 3 of us, and Corpse Flower. Yeah.
I think there's a special wish which is granted to you if you watch all 3 shows.
Exactly.
Something good will happen to you.
And if you watch them all 3 times in front of the mirror, then something happens.
Yeah, Bloody Mary won't come.
Right. But otherwise she will. So
email.
Yeah. Exactly. Otherwise she will. So it's important that your viewers understand that.
So my final question is for each 3 of you. So what advice do you have for sort of new performers, new writers, new directors trying to get onto the scene?
I would say very, very confidently, grab the people that you love working with, that you love creating your own stuff with, nothing that perhaps is trying to be anything else. Just get those people around that you love making cool stuff together, and just see what happens. You attract that energy. So that's be my one. Michael's got one on the tip of his tongue. I think I took his, but he's going to make up a new one.
I'm trying to make theater more fun. Trying to get some cringe out of the theater scene, and get some fun. I don't know. I like I like theater. I like cinema. I like theater. I want to combine them together and make something cute out of it.
If I was a newbie, what advice would you give me? I'm a newbie now. Hey, Mr. Wojtek, any advice?
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, Ariel.
Oh, so I mean, I would say just try, if you have an idea, make it more ambitious, and then desperately try to make it with everything you can. Just I think be more ambitious, because if you fail, it will be all the more explosive and better for everybody. And like, fail bigger and you'll succeed bigger. I don't know. Just really be ambitious. More exciting.
So I'll end the same way I started, by saying thank you all so much for taking the time out to chat with me. I know you guys are extremely busy working on 3 incredible shows, taking them to one of the biggest festivals in the UK. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Rhys. Are you going to
Thank you, Rhys.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, Michael.
Are you going to be there?
I am not, sadly. I can't make the Fringe this year. I know. Yeah. But I will obviously put all the links in the description below, so people can click away, buy tickets.
Absolutely.
They are there, as in they are going to the Fringe, and enjoy all 3 of the fabulous shows. So thank you so much, and I shall thank you all soon.
Yeah. Oh, also, in case, there's also we also have, I don't know if Michael mentioned this, but we did a little straight 8 film, which is 3 minutes long and is also on YouTube.
Oh,
so fantastic. We can send you that. That's brilliantly fun, and it stars one of our lead actors for Corpse Flower.
That'd be fantastic.
Thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much, really, and I shall speak to you all soon.
Absolutely, Rhys. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Rhys.
Bye-bye.